Click the subscribe button, hit the bell icon to never miss another update.
Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to Quran Time with Nuria, where we explore the amazing wonders of this book together. The third part of the Quran contains the rest of Surah Al-Baqarah and the start of Surah Al-Imran. Surah Al-Baqarah contains the famous verse known as Ayatul-Kursi, which according to Masumeen alayhi salam is the greatest verse in virtue in the Holy Quran. Do you know that Allah's name is mentioned 17 times in this verse? This verse is special because it mentions many of Allah's great qualities and describes how Allah has knowledge of every little thing that goes on in our universe and that He feels neither drowsy or sleepy. Allah has immense power over all the heavens and the earth, and everything is under His control. The second verse is known as Ayat-e-Madaina. This is the longest verse of the Holy Quran and covers topics like rulings on trade and debt. Allah's power over the living and the dead is also covered in this surah through two stories about Prophet Ibrahim. Once Nimrud, an evil king, asked Prophet Ibrahim to produce proof of Allah's existence. Prophet Ibrahim replied, "My Lord is He who gives life and causes death." Nimrud replied, "I give life and cause death." He called two men who deserved execution. He commanded that one of them be killed and the second man be pardoned, and then said, "This is how I bring life and death." Prophet Ibrahim did not argue with Nimrud and said, "Allah causes the sun to rise from the east, then causes it to set from the west. You say you are more powerful than God. Can you make the sun rise from the east and set it in the west?" This left Nimrud completely speechless and shocked. On another occasion, Prophet Ibrahim salam asked Allah how He brings people back from the dead. Allah asked Prophet Ibrahim salam to cut 4 different birds into pieces and then spread them at different places. Then, when Allah asked Prophet Ibrahim salam to call them, all the birds transformed into their former selves and came to life. There's also a story about Prophet Uzair salam. Prophet Uzair salam was passing the village of Antioch. While riding his donkey, he saw that the village was completely destroyed. So he asked out of astonishment, how can Allah resurrect the people of this village after its destruction? So to explain this process to Prophet Uzair salam, Allah captured his soul for 100 years and then brought him to life and asked him how many days he thought he was asleep. Hazrat Uzair replied, "Maybe 1 day or more." Then Allah replied that you have been dead for more than 100 years. Once Prophet Uzair realized what Allah was trying to teach him, he said, "Oh God, thank you for opening my eyes. You are truly capable of anything. So this is how you will resurrect everyone on the Day of Judgment." In this part of the Quran, Allah conveys an important message to mankind. He states that most people think that money and wealth decreases when you give charity and increases when you keep it for yourself. But in reality, it increases with charity and decreases when you keep it for yourself. Another interesting fact about part 3 of the Holy Quran is that in Surah Al-Baqarah, Allah mainly addresses Jews, while in Surah Al-Imran, Allah mainly addresses the Christians. In this part, Allah also shares 4 different incidents that show His greatness and power. The first incident is about the Battle of Badr. This was the first battle of Islam where only 313 barely armed Muslims defeated a fully armed army of more than 1,000 by the help of Allah. The second incident is about Hazrat Maryam. Once Hazrat Zakaria went to visit Hazrat Maryam, where she worshipped day and night. He found that she had summer fruit in the winter and winter fruit in the summer. He asked, "Where did you get this fruit from, my child?" She said, "It is from Allah. Indeed, Allah gives mercifully and abundantly to whom He wills." The third incident is about Hazrat Zakaria. Hazrat Zakaria and his wife did not have any children, as his wife could not have kids. However, he still made the dua to Allah because he knew that nothing is impossible for him. In his dua, Prophet Zakaria asked Allah to bless him with a child. Allah responded to Zakaria's prayer and informed him that his wife would bear a child. Not only that, but he also told him that the child would be a prophet. Allah named the son Yahya, a name that he had not given to anyone before him. And so, Hazrat Zakaria and his wife had Hazrat Yahya when they were both more than 90 years old. The fourth incident is about Prophet Isa's miraculous birth. Prophet Isa was born without a father, and when Hazrat Maryam returned to her city with a baby in her arms, the people were shocked and asked her who the father was. She put her finger to her lips and pointed to the child. They asked, "How can we speak to a newborn baby?" To their total amazement, the child began to speak clearly. "I am Allah's servant. Allah has given me the book and has made me a prophet and has blessed me wherever I may be. He has not made me arrogant nor unblessed. Peace unto me the day I was born and the day I die and the day I shall be raised alive." The event of Mubahila is also mentioned in Surah Imran, where the Prophet and Christian delegations from Najran meant to do Mubahila, attempting to reveal who was lying about their religious differences. The term Mubahila means a decisive solution to the dispute over Prophet Isa, Jesus, being one of the Trinity or not, between the Christians of Najran and Prophet Muhammad. The Prophet suggested that the Christians of Najran should do Mubahila, and they accepted. However, on the day they had agreed upon earlier, they refused to do Mubahila, since they saw that the Prophet came with the closest members of his family, who were his daughter, Lady Fatima, his son-in-law, Imam Ali, his grandsons, Imam Hassan and Imam Hussein, and thus the Christians understood his truthfulness. Thus, the Prophet became victorious in this event. In this surah, Allah also mentions an oath which was taken from the previous prophets, that when the last prophet comes, you will obey him, you will believe in him, and if he comes after you, then your people will believe in him.